Hello everyone and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about why you should be on YouTube in 2023 and why you can start planning it now so that you can be on one of the biggest social media marketing platforms in the whole wide world. So I've got quite a few things to go through with you today. So if you are joining me live, do let me know that you're joining me live in the captions. And if you have any questions about getting started on YouTube and video marketing, then drop them into the chat and I'll be able to answer them at the end. If you're watching the replay, I will have popped some chapters in so you can jump to all the main points so that you can actually benefit from this video. And watch out for the video on Friday, which I will tag up here, which will show you some of the ways that you can use video on YouTube and how you can actually grow your business using YouTube. Hang around to the end. I've got a link to a free masterclass, which I'll be running on December the 1st, all about 7 strategies to build your YouTube presence up as we enter 2023. So don't miss me when we do that. Okay, perfect. So let's have a little look at why should you be on YouTube, because that's super important. Okay, so I've actually got a presentation to share with you, and we're just going to jump over to that one now so that we can go through some of the reasons why you should be on YouTube and how you can actually benefit from YouTube. So let's look at the stats first, just so that you get an idea of why YouTube is such a powerful platform to be on. YouTube actually has over 2 billion monthly logged in users. Now, that's not per year, that's per month of people coming to YouTube to look up certain things. Now, we know that YouTube is an amazing platform to find out how to do something, but it's also an entertainment platform, an education platform, and a pretty much anything goes platform now because of the introduction of all the different formats that you can use video. And we'll go into those different formats later. But as a business tool, just imagine having 2 billion monthly logged in users looking at or finding or being able to find your presence on YouTube. One of the great things about YouTube is that it is available in 100+ countries around the world and in 80 languages. Not only that, but YouTube has an auto transcript built in and auto captions. So you don't have to waste money going to rev.com and putting captions on now. You can actually have them all inside of YouTube. It's making it so much easier for everybody to consume your video content across this platform. 500 hours of content are uploaded every minute. That is amazing. 500 hours of content. Now, I know that some of you might be thinking, well, if that many hours of content are being uploaded, what chance have I got of actually standing out? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned. Just want to quickly say hello and introduce myself. So my name's Anita Wong and I'm a video marketing expert, and I'm also a business growth coach. So I help you use video marketing to actually bring your business in front of your ideal audience. And I do that by helping you grow in confidence, but also use the tech and everything else around that you need simply to get online and be in front of your growing audience on YouTube. Okay, so let's jump back to that presentation. Like I said before, if you're watching the replay, then leave the questions in the comments box. And if you're watching live, leave them. And if you haven't found me before and you're just discovering me, then please do hit that subscribe button and that like button and leave a question or a comment about what it is that you do. I'm really interested in helping women over 40 who are in my generation get to grips with the digital tools that they need to use in order to grow their business online. And that includes all of the software around video marketing. So do let me know what it is that you do, and let me know what issues and what stops you from actually standing out on video and actually making that change from the other social platforms and focusing on YouTube. Okay, so we've looked at these stats. So let's just quickly look at some of the other stats that will really help you to understand why YouTube is so important. Hi, Nicole. Lovely for you to join me on Facebook. So in the last 3 years, YouTube has continued to grow, and the number of YouTube channels with more than 1 billion views has increased by 5. Now, these are big stats. And what I want you to understand is that these stats, although absolutely amazing, I don't want them to put you off as a smaller creator, because all of these YouTubers who have been creating all of these stats and creating all these videos all started exactly the same way as you will, with 0 subscribers and 0 videos. Nobody jumped into YouTube and became an overnight sensation. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the only way you can start the marathon is if you actually start producing videos and uploading them onto the channel. And that's what I want to help you understand today. Okay, so according to the 2020 industry report for Social Media Examiner, 55% of marketers are using YouTube, and 87% of video marketers and businesses like us are going to use YouTube for business as we enter the end of 2022 and into 2023, with 89% of brands planning to invest. So where does that leave you as a entrepreneur, business person who may be actually going live or creating video on the other platforms such as Instagram and TikTok and Facebook? Where does that leave you? Well, it leaves you with a massive opportunity to actually take hold and start building your business's presence on YouTube. See, the beautiful thing about YouTube, and this is the last slide I'm going to share because then I've got some captions that I want to share with you. The beautiful thing about YouTube, there, look, you see my little YouTube thing, is that it supports active content marketing with a clear call to action. Now, I'll explain that in a minute when I stop showing the slide, but you can ask your audience on YouTube to subscribe to your channel, watch other videos, leave comments, visit your website, and visit your other social media pages. Now, no other platform allows you to easily do that. Now, if we take Instagram, for example, when you upload a story, which is a video, to Instagram, it disappears within 24 hours. When you upload a reel, the life cycle of a reel, which is a short 60-second video, is quite low on Instagram because it moves down the feed and it's very difficult for people to find that reel after it's been consumed, say like maybe a week, depending on how often you post on Instagram. TikTok is one of the emerging companies that are competing with YouTube. TikTok is a video platform, and I know that a lot of you have moved over to TikTok, myself included, are dabbling in TikTok because they keep saying that there's lots of things happening, that there's a massive opportunity to market your brand. Yes, there is, but the longevity of TikTok videos is very small compared to YouTube. TikTok has short form video and only videos up to 10 minutes on their platform. And the 10-minute video hasn't taken off that well on TikTok. Whereas with YouTube, you can create not only short video, but long video. And the longevity of YouTube is exponential. I have videos on my YouTube channel that I uploaded 5 years ago that are still bringing thousands of people to my channel every week. You won't get that on Instagram. You definitely won't get that on TikTok. And you don't get that on any other social media platform. The mistakes that a lot of entrepreneurs make with YouTube is that they believe they need to use it like a video library. But what YouTube is it's a video content platform, a bit like a normal library where you walk into a library like in the high street, except most of the people I'm talking to at the moment use it as a secret library. So they're uploading videos to YouTube and they're only keeping them private for their communities. Let me know in the comments if you're one of those people. Do you upload to YouTube but set it to private and then share it to another platform or into your community because you think that that's the only thing that you can do with YouTube? Let me know, because what you're actually missing out on by doing that is allowing everyone else that doesn't know about you to find you. So that's a really interesting concept, isn't it? So do let me know if you're here in the comments whether you're using YouTube as a open source video marketing platform. In other words, when you upload your videos to YouTube, are you actually making them public so people can see them? Or are you uploading your videos to YouTube and setting them to private? I'd love to know whether you do that. And you know, what are your reasons for doing that? Do you think that that's okay to embed it on your website, etc., etc.? Okay, so I am actually very passionate about helping entrepreneurs to actually take that step into YouTube, and not only entrepreneurs that are from a you know, people like me. So I'm 50 and I started my business around 6 or 7 years ago, and I've gradually built my business up on all the social media platforms like the rest of you, but I have focused on YouTube, and focusing on YouTube has enabled me to actually branch out and be seen by a lot more people. So don't be shy. Let me know whether you're using it or not. Okay. So like I said before, YouTube has 1.7 billion unique monthly visitors. So what can you do to actually make those billion unique monthly visitors come and see your content? What can you do to help that happen? So what I've done is I've made a list of the things that you should be doing with your YouTube channel in order for you to encourage some of those 1.7 billion unique monthly visitors to visit your platform, look at your videos, and reach out and have a conversation with you. So I'd like to go through some of those with you. And if you have any questions about any of those, then let me know and I will stop and answer them for you. So the first thing you should do is actually open an account. I'm just going to stop this ticker a second so it goes down. Number one is actually open your YouTube account. Now, I know that sounds obvious, but we consume video on YouTube all the time. We look at it on our mobiles, we look at it on our iPads, we look at it on our TVs, we look at it within apps on our computer. We consume video. And in order for us to make a comment on YouTube, we would have to have had a Google account. However, what that does is that gives you what's known as an inherited YouTube account. In other words, you sign up to Google, you go onto YouTube and you want to comment, it says, create an account. So you actually create that account, but you don't actually open it as if it's a business account. So the first thing you want to do is open an account on Google and create your YouTube channel. The second thing you want to do is actually not upload a video straight away, but spend some time learning about your audience. Now, you may already know your audience, and that's fantastic because you may already be getting those audiences engagement on other platforms, and you may already be getting lots of interaction from those audiences. But knowing your audience on YouTube is really important because the more niche you are on YouTube, the more you're going to stand out from all the other channels on YouTube. Another thing that I would like you to think about is actually researching your competition. Now, YouTube is a great platform. There are other people on YouTube doing exactly the same as you. However, they are not as unique as you. For those of you who know, I use the pineapple to explain how unique you are. So researching your competition will enable you to see, number one, what they're doing, but number two, how you can stand out differently from them so that your channel and your videos stand out. Every one of us is unique and we all offer our own essence to the world. So we need to research the competition and look at what they're doing and how they're doing it, and then come at it at a different angle. For example, if you take me, there are other people on YouTube much more successful than me who talk about video marketing. I would say 60 or 70% of them are male and the other percentage are female. Now that already takes my competition down because some people would prefer to learn from a woman than a man. Some may not, but I know that women who I work with find that I explain things much clearer than some other people, whether that's women or men that they've worked with before. Another thing that's unique to me compared to a lot of my competition is that they're a lot younger than me. When I look at them and I look at their history, they're all in their sort of 20s, 30s, and they're not thinking like me. I'm 50, believe it or not. And I believe that when I explain things to people, I bring my knowledge of living and growing up in a non-digital world to my audience. And that's something that stands me out from everybody else. And the reason that I do that is because I actually show you how to do things alongside telling you what to do. So this video today is a telling you what to do type of video. I'm not showing you anything about how to open a YouTube channel, how to research your competition, how to spend time learning your audience. I'm just telling you. So I'm sharing the strategies. My uniqueness is that I actually show you how in my videos as well. So if you visit my channel, this video you're probably watching in search or on Facebook or maybe even on LinkedIn or even Twitter, you're not seeing my channel. So if you go to my channel, you'll see that there are a mixture of strategic videos where I'm talking about what to do. And there are a mixture of videos where I'm talking about how to do it. So if you research your competition, you will find that uniqueness about you, which you can take into YouTube. And that uniqueness is what's going to make your channel and your videos stand out from everybody else. So let's just quickly go over that because I think that's really important. Learn about your audience. Who is it you want to reach? What are their pain points? What do they need from you? Research your competition. Is somebody doing exactly the same as you? Look at what they're doing. Look at how they're doing it. And then say to yourself, am I doing it different to them? And I can be 100% sure to say that you will be. And you take that little bit of essence that makes you uniquely you, and you explode it onto YouTube. Okay? So mine is helping women and men who grew up in a non-digital world build their businesses in a digital world. And that makes you a Gen X. So basically you're 40 or 50. I'm 50. So you're over 40 basically. And that's what makes me so unique. So researching your competition will help you to stand out from everybody else. Okay, perfect. Next, learn from other YouTubers. Now, I am always learning. I'm not talking about me, but look at what other YouTubers are doing. Look at what other YouTubers are doing in your professional area, in your niche. And that goes back to researching your competition. Look at what they're doing on YouTube. Look at what you can learn from them on YouTube. Look at what you can take away from them on YouTube, and then do it for yourself. You can do exactly the same type of video as one of your competitors who you've learnt from, but you do it in the way that you do it. A bit like this video. I know at the moment there's a lot of YouTubers who help people understand how to use YouTube, doing videos on why you should start YouTube in 2023. And I've looked at their videos and I've looked at what they're saying, and I've learned from that. And one of the things that they're not doing is showing you how to do it. So over the course of the next month or so, I'll be sharing some videos on some of the cool areas on YouTube that we don't necessarily know about because we only sit on the surface. So if you want to join me actually for my masterclass, which is on the December the 1st at 2 p.m. GMT, then I will put a link to that in my in the chat in a second, and you can actually go to my website, which is anitawong.co.uk. It's on the front page. Register. It's completely free, and it just goes over some of the things that I'm talking about today, but in a more practical way. Okay, so we've got to learn from other YouTubers. Now, optimize your videos to get views is super, super important when you are using video marketing on YouTube. Uploading a video to YouTube is not just about uploading it and doing nothing. Optimize your videos to get views is broken up, I suppose, into several different areas, and they are dictated by the type of video that you do. So remember earlier I was talking about comparing YouTube to TikTok and Instagram, and the likes of the TikToks and the Reels and the stories, that they're short videos. Well, on YouTube, we have lots of different options regarding video. We have live video like this one. So this is live video where I'm sitting in my office, actually going live using my software. So I'm using wave.video to go live. If you haven't heard of it, underneath this video, there'll be a link for you to try it out. I'm going live. This is completely spontaneous. I've prepared my story and what I want to help you with, but it's all completely live. So if the doorbell rings, I'll have to go. If the dog starts barking, I'll have to put her outside. Live video really helps you engage with your audience. And if that audience is listening and engaging, they'll probably write back and say, hey, it's me, you know, write something in the chat. And that enables me to have a two-way conversation. The other type of video on YouTube that you can create is pre-recorded video. So you can use software like I'm using for live streaming, but to pre-record, or most of us would probably go to our Zoom account and record a video in Zoom and upload that to YouTube. Now, the other type of video that you can create on YouTube is YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube Shorts are the same as Instagram Reels and the same as TikToks and the same as Facebook Reels. The only difference between YouTube Shorts and the others is that you're putting it on your channel alongside your long form video and your live video. So you have 3 different ways of attracting people to your channel. And some of the new features inside YouTube enable you to create short video from your long video. So that's the sort of thing that I'm going to introduce to you in my masterclass. So don't forget to register for that. And when you watch the replay of this, I will put the little link up there and you'll be able to click that to register. Okay. Number 6 is upload and schedule your videos consistently. Now, I know that that's really scary for some. Consistency will grow your views and your subscribers on YouTube, and you will grow even from videos that you put up years ago. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Lovely for you to join me. So what I mean by that is that video on YouTube never runs out of steam. It's a bit like that library analogy I spoke to you about earlier on. When we go into a library, I mean a physical library, like an old school library where you walk into the library and there are shelves and shelves of books, and you go along and you look for the title that really interests you. That's the type of library that YouTube is, because what YouTube does is it gives you the ability to pull up videos that you posted years ago like they were new. Whereas I know that TikTok and Instagram and even Facebook, those videos get lost because the algorithm works on new stuff. Whereas on YouTube, it works on what the audience wants. And that's a key to uploading and scheduling your videos consistently, is delivering what your audience wants. Not what you want, not the videos about what you want, but what my audience wants. And now I know that you want to know about YouTube, because when I put my masterclass up last week, I've already had quite a few people register because people want to know more about getting onto YouTube and growing their visibility and getting more leads in for their business, because it's not that easy to get leads from TikTok. You have to have 1,000 followers to get a URL on there. Instagram, you've only got the option to put a URL in the main bio. Facebook doesn't really like it when you share URLs from outside of Facebook. So you're sort of like restricted by what you can do. Whereas on YouTube, you can have a URL under every video that you upload. You can have URLs in the banner of your YouTube account. And you can have URLs, in other words, website links, in every aspect of your video if you want to. You can add pictures, you can have them underneath in the description, you can have them in your shorts description, and you can have them in your live stream description. And when you hit 500 subscribers, you get the option to have the community tab, which is where you post and you have a conversation with your subscribers, and you can have your links in there as well. So it's a win-win situation, really. Number 7 is optimize your channel with clear artwork and about information. So this is something that a lot of people who I look at their channels for don't have. They don't have that banner along the top of their YouTube channel. It just sort of starts, and then their YouTube channel sort of just starts. It's either blank or there are the odd video. If you put a banner on your YouTube channel, you can actually tell people when they come to your channel what your channel's all about. There are options inside your channel to show a particular video to new people to your channels who haven't subscribed. So it's like a way of you introducing yourself and saying, you know, this is what you're going to learn on my channel. And then when they hit that subscribe button, they get sent to a different video, which is like, oh, thanks for subscribing, or one of your most recent videos that you think that they might like. Having all of that information in your YouTube channel set up for success is really going to help you generate leads. You can decide what videos the person sees on your YouTube channel when they first come to your channel. You can decide what content they actually watch when they finish your video by adding an end card. You can decide so much on your YouTube channel and how to direct people to watch your videos. But what you do need to know is to know how to do that. And that's where I come in. Because as a 50-year-old YouTuber, I can explain these things to you and I can show you how to do all of these things. And when I get stuck or you get stuck, then I don't just move on to the next point. We work it out and we look at it and we go, right, okay, so if you don't understand it like this way, how can I explain it that way? And I use different ways to explain things. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Number 8. Now, I'm all about organic YouTube marketing. However, YouTube does have an amazing ability to up-level and enhance your channel using advertising. Now, you can use advertising to create a digital funnel. You can use advertising to create a walkthrough, so in other words, a flow to take people places. You can use your digital funnel for all sorts of things. I just want to stop because point 7, let me see. Optimize channel, clear artwork and about information. So Nicole was saying that point 7 intimidates me, talk about overwhelm. I know, and that's the thing. And that's why I wanted to sort of tell everybody about these different options, because once you've done that, it's actually done. And unless you change a goal within your business, you don't need to change that again. And actually, if you sit down with somebody like me, we go through all of those processes and we go through the artwork, and I'll show you how to create your artwork in Canva, or I'll do it for you. And we work through and we work out exactly what you want your channel to represent for you, what you want your message to say when people visit your channel. And then we look at all the different areas within that setting up area to make your channel as easy to use as possible for you and your viewers. So that's the, once you've done that bit, and that's the techie, not knowing what's behind the buttons type of fear. Like when you go to do a live stream, you're a little bit worried about pressing that button because you just really don't know what's going to happen. And like every piece of technology, software, social media app that we use, every time an update happens and we have to go into that place and work out what that does, there's that, or what happens if I press that button? Will something negative happen, or will it not work how I want it to work? So it's all about just sort of like getting over that hump. Number 8 is about up-leveling your YouTube. Now, like I said earlier, YouTube is not a sprint. You will not become a YouTube sensation overnight. It is very unlikely for that to happen, okay? But what is going to happen is that you will gradually build up a catalogue or library of videos that are working for you whilst you are sleeping, you are on holiday, you are working with clients, it will work in your favor. And one of the things about YouTube and Google is that they work together in conjunction. So advertising is something that you do through your AdSense account. Up-leveling your YouTube channel organically is something that you do through all of your analytics and things like that. Number 9 is something that you can do after a while. So YouTube have introduced a new system of enabling YouTubers and others to work together. So after a while, you may have people or brands or different influencers reaching out to ask to do collabs with you. Now, what happens is that they see your videos and they see that there's some synergy between them and you. And what happens is that the brands, for example, maybe you're using a particular piece of software or you're talking about a particular service that you offer and you get that service from a company, that company would want to work with you to promote their products with you. So for example, I've worked with a couple of live streaming brands because they've seen how well I explain things to people, and they need that type of person to explain to their users how to create or use their software. So I've had brands like that reaching out to me. That's how you make money on the sort of AdSense side, in a way that you become an influencer. So you become an influencer, and micro influencers start right at with the lowest amount of subscribers. It's all about what you're doing and what you're offering. The new handles on YouTube are rolling out to everybody. So like Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, you have the @Anita Wong. On YouTube, you will also have that coming out. So do keep an eye out on your emails for that to come out. And what that does is it helps you to collab with other YouTubers. It helps you to spread the news about your channel and other people. And then the final thing that you need to do in order to grow and actually get started on YouTube is to analyze everything and adapt your strategy according to what your audience wants. Because when you're a YouTuber and you're a business owner on YouTube, sharing value to your audience, you are delivering what that audience wants. You're not delivering what you want. The majority of the time, you're delivering what your audience wants. Now, sometimes you may put a video up which is specific to something that you want to happen. For example, my masterclass, I want people to sign up for that. So I might do a couple of short videos talking about what you're going to learn on that masterclass, and I'll put that onto my channel. That's me asking my viewers to do a specific thing, but I'm delivering what they want. So it's like a two-way option, but you have to analyze, and YouTube is amazing at giving you data. Not only does YouTube know what's happening on your channel, but it also knows where your viewers are coming from. It tells you whether your videos are being recommended by Google, or whether YouTube is recommending them, or whether you're showing up in search. All these sorts of things YouTube will help you discover about your channel. So after you've uploaded maybe say like 3 months worth of content, you could look at your analytics to see, right, which of those videos worked well for me, which ones converted to subscribers, which ones got more views, what's happening on my channel, and how can I utilize this information to grow my business. So that's why I wanted to talk to you really about why YouTube is such a great tool and why you should be using YouTube for your business as we move into the end of 2022 and into 2023. So that's where I'm going to ask you now, invite you to join me for my free masterclass on December the 1st at 2 p.m. GMT. If you go to my website, which is anitawong.co.uk, it opens straight up onto the registration page. It gives you some information on what I'm doing in that YouTube masterclass, and it invites you to leave your name and email address to register. It will be live, so I'll be live on Zoom, and that will give you an opportunity, if you come live, to actually ask me questions about how you can use YouTube for your business. Now, YouTube is not just for people who do video marketing. Video marketing is part of your business strategy to raise your visibility online. You can be anything and do anything and be on YouTube. There are popular YouTubers doing absolutely everything. So whether you're creating things, making things, providing a service, doing a vlog, talking about health and fitness, there's no limit to what you can put onto YouTube. The limit is you taking that step and starting. So I hope you've enjoyed this live stream all about why you should be on YouTube and why it's one of those social media platforms that you really need to include in your other social media platforms. So in other words, if you're using Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, think about where you want to put your energy and choose maybe 3 platforms maximum, and make sure that YouTube is one of them, because YouTube has a massive ability for you to actually grow your business because it makes it easy for you to be found. Not only is YouTube a standalone social media platform, but it's also owned by Google. And with Google, everybody goes to Google and types in, how do I do this? And if Google can't find it in a blog post or a written format, it will also recommend a video format. And that video format will be your videos that are on YouTube, and you're going to be shown above all of the ads absolutely free. So if you want to get started with YouTube in 2023, don't be nervous, don't be scared. Sign up for my masterclass and come and learn a little bit more about some of the ways that you can use YouTube, and how by using some of the tools that you're already using on the other social media platforms, you could also repurpose those videos onto YouTube and have a much further, clearer, more lead generating reach. Okay, so my name's Anita Wong. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout this live stream. Thank you, Nicole, for popping some messages in the chat. If you're watching me live and you haven't said anything, don't worry about that. I would invite you to go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel. I will put a link to it underneath this video in case you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on another social media platform. If you are watching me on YouTube, as I know a few of you are, make sure that you please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you get notified of the next time I go live. I do a live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. and I upload a new video, which is a how-to video, every Friday in the afternoon. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of Wednesday and the rest of the week, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.